Plaintiff Alicia Gray says she's been friends with the defendant since middle school and even helped her get a job. Alicia claims she loaned the defendant money to buy a truck, but she has yet to be repaid. Defendant Kelly Will says she first met Alicia because she was friends with Kelly's sister. Kelly claims Alicia often drank alcohol despite the fact that she was underage. And Kelly insists there was never a set deadline as to when she had to repay Alicia for the loan.
Prove your case.
I have been friends with her since middle school. I got her a job at the restaurant where I work, and she was later let go because of just things that went on at the restaurant. I gave her the money at the end of January she was buying a truck at the time, and I was at school that day, and she was texting me back and forth saying that she was short $100 for the truck, and I said if she can come and get it, I would give it to her because I trusted that she would pay me back for everything that we had been through throughout the couple of years. And
you loaned it to her and she hasn't paid yet?
Yes.
All right, let me hear from her and then I'll get back to the details. Ma'am?
Okay, first of all, it was high school and she was a friend of my sister. And not me until I saw her at Sunoco across the street from my house. And then we started hanging out, like drinking, having parties at the house. She was like that, what do you call it, kid sister? Like, she's the same age as my sister, so she was drinking under 21. I just made sure that she didn't get into trouble. And then I would text her on a Friday and say, I have $80 for you, or I have like 20.
You missed telling me about the loan.
I got the $100 from her to put my truck on the road. Okay. It's taken a couple of months.
What was the agreement on repayment?
That I would pay her back. It wasn't when, it wasn't how, it wasn't where.
When was that again?
That was January 27th.
Of?
2009.
Okay. And as she says, were there terms for repayment?
We talked about it. She said she was going to have the money within a week, and then she asked if her fiance, if he could borrow the money from her. And then I said, that's fine. So I never saw any money the week after. I have a log of all the times I've tried to call her and just...
How many times has that been? Approximately?
15.
Okay. Over the course of how many months or?
5-6 months.
All right. Your witness want to speak?
You don't know, do you?
Not at the moment.
All right, good enough. If you want to speak at all, you better speak at this moment because there's not going to be many more moments in this case. Because it sounds like she's agreeing you owe, right?
I do. It's just taken me time to pay it. I
so
mean,
you only
I text her on a Friday and say I got 80 for you. Okay. She shows up down my driveway on a Tuesday.
You told her you had 80?
I said I have 80 for you.
When?
Next Friday I'll have it. I text her like on a Friday.
No, I'm saying, when did you tell her you had 80?
2-3 months ago before all.
And what was her response?
She says okay, or she wouldn't text back at all.
And what happened to the 80?
Well, then she'd never show up, so I'm 6 months pregnant. I have a landscape company.
It was finally at the end of June. I said I'm going to file a small claims.
Why didn't you accept the 80? That's the discussion we're having now.
I had heard that before.
You what?
I had heard that before.
You had heard that excuse. Well, the good news is you only have to come up with $20 more because you still have the 80 in the bank, right?
No, I paid bills with it. She didn't show up on that Friday.
How could you pay bills with it if you had set it aside for her?
Because
I'm like her. You've been promising that 80 from now until sunset.
If I tell you, hey, I have this by 8 o'clock tonight, I'm 6 months pregnant. I have a landscape company. I don't have time for this. Here's your money. Come get it. I'm home. We're a block away from each other. She doesn't show up. She doesn't text back. No call back. So come Tuesday, you come down my driveway and want the $80. Well, guess what? Since then, I put 2 bills aside, put a plow aside. You know, no, I'm not just... You can't just stop if nobody's going to show up.
A bit of advice. If you can't find your landlord one week, I think you better hold on to that money. Because when he does show back up, he's going to want that money. And if you don't have it for him, just because you couldn't find him when you were ready to give it to him, he can still put you out, just like she can still sue you and win, even though she wasn't available to you exactly when you wanted to pay her. If you had it in your possession to pay her, should have waited the next day, or held on to it. So, bit of advice. If it comes to your rent, we don't want to see you out on the street. So hold on to it till the landlord does resurface. Landlord might
my family come first.
End up in the hospital for a couple of days, might go on vacation and can't make it back in time. Don't spend his money. Hold on to it. Because when he comes back, he's going to want it. Just like when she resurfaced, she wants it. And you've spent it, but you're going to have to come back up with
bills, because my bills and my family
I
come
understand. You're
first.
going to have to come up with it. That's a bill, too. $100 bill that you're ordered to pay. Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day.
I got her a job, and she was at a different location from mine, and they ended up having a confrontation, her and one of the other workers. And that was one of the last things that it had to be about.
I quit due to the fact that I was pregnant.